What's up, everybody? We live. We here breaking down Power Book 3, Episode 4 for Season 2. And one of the main things we'll talk about is who's gonna be next to go on the show, and also is Rock gonna be able to control her family because we see she's a control freak, to say the least. And she like to rule with an iron fist. So we gonna see what's up with that. Is it better to be loved or feared? I'm here with the lovely Kelly Lee and Moochella. What's up, Kelly?
Yes, this is the New York crew, okay?
Yep.
Moochie, what's up?
Yeah.
Got
Yes,
the
with the
hammers
hammer.
out. Bring the hammer back out.
Bring my arrow back out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bring them out. Bring them out.
Mhm.
All right. So, and also happy Labor Day weekend to everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Happy
hope
Labor Day
everybody.
weekend to everybody in New York. You know, this is the Caribbean weekend, so shout out to y'all.
Juve
Jamaica,
and
Trinidad,
Juve.
Barbados, St. Lucia, every island. Big up, big up, big up.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. So, this episode it had a lot of stuff going on. We all know. Let me ask you, Moochie, because we didn't get to hear from you yet over the weekend. What did you think about this episode, and what's some of the things that stuck out to you this episode that you liked?
What I like the way Unique is making his moves. Even though he's doing some rock, I like his movement, what he doing.
That say
Uh,
that again because it beeped right when you were saying
I
it,
was
like
saying I
it was
like
a
his
bad
movements.
word
I
or
like what
something.
he's doing. I know he's gonna be a thorn in Rock's side, but she still doesn't know where all of this is coming from. So I want to know how long is it gonna take before she figures out where it's coming from.
Mm.
And this episode was pretty good.
Mhm.
Kanan is discovering more of how much his mother is basically not telling him the truth with a lot of things. Uh, was it? I mean, what did y'all think about the whole DEF CON visit? The DEF CON's uncle. Like,
Yeah, that was a good point. We'll break that down, but I think that he didn't really get. I think he's still confused. I don't think he really got what he was looking for. Kelly, before we get to you on that, that girl, thank you for the super chat. She said, "Hey Jay, and happy day off, and hey New York ladies."
Yes. How you doing? Thanks for the super chat.
All right, so what
So,
did you think about that visit with DEFCON?
like I was saying in the first reaction, right? Just the fact that he want to go see his father, Uncle Vernon or whatever. He never had this inclination before because they was like they didn't even know he had family, right? He was like, "Who's coming to see me?" So that means they never had no interactions before. Now all of a sudden, all of this is coming up with Howard, and you want to go see your uncle. She has to know something is up. You understand? So all of these things to me was just setting down the lines to let her know something's up with him. You know what I mean? He not acting his crazy normal self no more, right? Because he never made these, initiated these actions to want to go see his father family or nothing like that. So to me, that was the first friggin' nail in the barrel.
Okay, nail
so
in the
so
barrel.
is it safe to say that DEF CON is dead?
So I said that, Moochie. Yes. So now we had that confirmation that DEFCON is dead because remember he was like, don't no allegations against somebody who not here to defend themselves. That's what you
Yeah,
say when somebody not here no more.
that's right.
So that's definitely one of the things we spoke about. Because it's safe to say, just as you said, he's not here no more.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
All right, we got the lovely Monique Nicole joining the panel.
Hey,
Hey,
Uh,
Monique.
Thank you for coming through,
fresh
Monique. Before we get to you, Juan Marley came through with the 4.99 super chat. I appreciate the support, definitely. Monique, what are your thoughts about that visit with DEF CON and what may or may not have been gained from that visit that they had?
His name is Vernon, right? The brother.
Right. Well, DEF CON brother, right?
Yeah, DEF CON's brother. It was very interesting. He's very animated, to say the least. I mean, I don't really. There's no big takeaway for me. You know what I mean? DEF CON is dead. I don't know though. It was the way he answered the questions was like interesting. I don't know. It was a weird conversation.
Now, what do you think by how he was talking to him? And then we hear that DEF CON is supposed to be gay. Based off of this conversation, it don't seem to me that this dude got any ideas or inkling that he may be gay. So what do you think? He said, "Who else kid could you be?"
Right.
There's no doubt. What do you think about what?
I don't know if he knew that DEF CON was gay, but I will say I feel like he may have sensed some doubt from Kanan, because when he kind of flipped the script and changed the narrative and began saying, "Oh yeah, you have his eyes," or "Oh, you have his feature," whatever he decided to say, you know what I mean, halfway in the conversation, it was definitely an afterthought to me. And it was intentional. I feel like he was trying to, I don't really know what his intentions were, but I know what he did because I caught it. All of a sudden, "Oh yeah, you do look like oh, your eyes. Yeah, you have his eyes. Yeah, you got his nose. Oh yeah. That's your pappy." I don't know. It was
like, that was for the commissary. That was for the commissary.
Right.
On that note, like, don't forget my commissary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, that's a good one. So Kelly, what's your thoughts on Vernon?
I definitely think he's a scoundrel, because one, nobody came to see him before. As he said, he don't got no family. So now he got somebody. So he's gonna debunk any ideas, whether he knows his brother was gay or not, right? He would debunk it because he wants somebody to come, because you never met this kid before. You telling him that his father was running the streets already, and bam boom, all of this good crazy shit. You ain't never had no conversation with him before, and this is where you going. But don't forget that commissary though. You know what I mean?
That's true.
All right. DeMarcus Vaughn said Vernon Stark was trying to protect DEF CON's rep. What you think, Moochie?
I agree with that. 100% with DeMarcus Vaughn's comment. I feel like he's gonna protect him. The question is, did Rock? You can't even. Well, it's obvious that Rock didn't reach out to him, but I'm sure they had a conversation beforehand. When this whole thing was, when this whole lie was built. So,
okay.
If he knows his brother, he knows what his brother was like.
But that's what I was about to ask you. So if he know what his brother's like, what about the gay part? Because
you think he's gonna say that in an open forum where there's other people that could hear?
Mm-hmm.
He might be
he's dead though.
Yeah, I still can't see him saying that though. He's not gonna say it.
Okay. All right. Well, I see what you mean. And we don't know how far DEF CON reputation really went, and maybe it's still holding weight right now. I don't know.
And that's what I want to say, that like maybe that's why he's gonna make sure that he's standing on his brother's reputation. Like,
right.
And he's trying to make Kanan one up him. Like when he was your age, he was running the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was some crazy advice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Get back out there and start getting more shit. Right.
So the question is, will he branch off on his own?
Mm-hmm. Now, let me ask you this, Moochie, since we with you right here. What did you think about Jukebox and her little detective skills? Finally tracking her mama down, going inside, they having a little sit down. This is a mom who said, "I basically abandoned you so I could be a star," and it didn't work out, and I was so embarrassed I just said forget it. What's your thoughts on that scene with LaToya and everything that happened?
I feel like with her, Burke did most of the detective work. She just basically checked it out and see if it actually was where her mother was, where she's supposed to be. And I think she's gonna find out a lot of stuff now. I was wrong about the lies, so actually Rock did tell her the truth. I thought she was gonna be lying on this one, but Rock actually told her the truth. She actually left. The reason why she left was the reason why she left.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Like she's lying so much, Rock. You don't know what to believe.
Exactly.
All right.
They kind of did a bait and switch. I agree with Moochie because I don't know what it was, but it felt like Rock was holding something back when she would talk to Juke about her mom. So I was thinking there was some bigger secret, or there was some. I thought it was something else going on, but I'm surprised they wrote it, straightforward. I guess she was telling the truth. So.
All right, Kelly, what you think about with this meeting? And then also you can even throw in, what about when Rock talked to Jukebox? And it seemed like Rock kind of wanted to make it like, don't start liking your mama type stuff in a way. But at the same time, didn't go too hard with that because it could backfire. But I don't know. What's your thoughts, Kelly? You pick up on that, or was that just me?
I didn't take it that way. One, I didn't think from the beginning that Rock did something to her. I always held on to Lulu saying that she was with the Knicks, right? Also, that Jukebox is the only person on the show that Rock shows compassion to in any formal way. In every interaction you see, she's the only one that gets compassion from Rock, right? So we know Rock is a monster, but Juke is the one that gets that emotional outpour from Rock. I mean, we know that Rock loves Kanan, but she got a twisted thing that's not there with Juke. So I didn't really see it that, I didn't see it as she did something, because I still holding on to the scuffle that Lulu and Marvin had, where Lulu was like, that's why she did that. And we don't know. She could have been, I don't know if Moochie said it. I think so. Is that she could have been doing drugs with Marvin. We don't know, but she definitely was passed through the Knicks. So I could see her leaving, and I would have felt the same way Rock felt. I was telling you in Discord, you and Gina and Lexi, right? We were talking in Discord, and I said that I get where Rock is coming from. She been in the neighborhood, right? This is not far, okay? The city is not far from Queens. So she been here all this time, and she ain't come to check her daughter not one time. She ain't pull a Juke on Juke. Nah, I'm not hearing it.
Yeah, but let me ask you this, and then we go to you, Moochie. But does it make a difference to you that when we learn more of the story, Juke was only 15? I mean, Juke mama was only 15 when all this happened. So even if she was with the Knicks, she what, 15, 16 with the Knicks? Not
be like 16, 17. Yeah, it's not good. However, you a grown woman now, right? And you still didn't come back to look for your daughter. I'm just not giving her no pass on that just yet, because she should have been pulling a Juke on Juke, pulling up, spying on her, trying to see, what's really good. But she didn't do that. And you live right across the bridge. Like, there's just no freaking way. That make no sense to me. I as a mother, I would never do that. So, you dust your hands clean of that family, but your daughter still exists. Mm-hmm. So that's why she gets no props from me. I'm not her fan as yet. She got to prove it to me, because if Juke didn't go looking for you, you'd have lived your merry life with those church kids with the picture on your friggin' table. Like, that's your friggin' family. No, don't forget what really happened. You that broad. You left your picnic. You're going away to LA. You do whatever, and then you want to come back and live your happy life. That's not working for me, Jay. I'm sorry, I ranted. I'm sorry. I don't like her character.
It's all right. It's all right. You put the Caribbean slang on it.
Yes.
All right.
Hey, Moochie, for all of us that's not New Yorkers, how far away is that trip?
A train ride. A train ride.
An hour, 2 hours.
Look, if what she said, she on the Upper East Side.
I don't know. She in Harlem.
She in a brownstone. She might be in Harlem. Yeah.
So yeah, that's a train ride.
An hour, right, Moochie? You got like an hour.
And she has access to a car. She has somebody driving her, so she could have went up with, like, sat in the car and been spying on this little girl.
But y'all, she already told us her logic. In her mind, she felt like going back to her at whatever age, she said 10 years old, whatever it was, would have been worse than leaving. And I'm glad Juke said, no, actually, that would not have been worse. Like,
Right.
So I'm glad Juke checked her like, no, girl, your logic is severely flawed.
Let me ask you this then, Monique. Jeremiah Latumba said, we all know that she left because of Marvin. Is that the case? She didn't mention Marvin in her story. She could have. She
mentioned she asked how he was.
The first thing. The very first thing.
Yeah, which is surprising. So I don't know.
What do you think? She had that hot crotch, Jay. I'm sorry.
What you think, Monique? Jeremiah said we all know it. I didn't think that, but what do you think? Does Marvin? She didn't say it. I didn't pick up on
it, but I don't rule it out.
It's hard not to rule it out, knowing Marvin. You can't put it past him. I get it, but I didn't pick up on that.
I didn't think about it until y'all said it. So shout out to y'all. I didn't even. I mean, I knew he was a Marvin. You know what I mean? I'm sure anybody would want to get away from him, but I didn't think about it on that level. Like, oh snap! Yes, she left because the pressure of being a teen mom, but Marvin's ass probably contributed to that, anxiety, I guess.
Right.
So, yeah, I didn't think about it like that.
What about if she made Marvin go nuts?
Wow.
I'm thinking
that she hurt Marvin a lot.
Drugs. Sorry.
No, go ahead. I was just saying, I think she hurt Marvin a lot. Go ahead. What was you saying?
I agree, Jay. I think she hurt him. And I was wondering if she was the one that actually put him onto drugs. Quite possibly.
Oh.
What if they was partying and he got too wild and she
it could.
Mm-hmm.
And
something's there.
But I kind of wondered if she was the one that put him onto drugs when they were younger or whatever. So,
all right. Shout out to the 125 people watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and don't forget to subscribe to Nita and Monique and support these lovely ladies' channel. They're putting in a lot of work for the content everybody loves, so definitely check them out. And Kay Leezy got something in the works coming soon for you too, so stay tuned. Let me ask you this, Kels. DeMarcus Vaughn said, Kenya is the worst mother in power history for abandoning jukebox. I'm surprised to see this comment. I wouldn't agree necessarily, not saying that she good, but what's your thoughts? And I go around to the rest of you ladies after this on that one.
Yeah, that was a sucker move on her. Granted, she was a kid, right? But she was prancing her crotch around, so she wasn't that much in a kid's mentality. So I'm not gonna say nothing about her. I tell you, I'm not feeling her. However, no, Rock is teetering on that line. Like I always said, Tasha held that position to me. But Rock, man, so no, Kenya can't be that bad. But she in a whole category by herself. It's called the trash.
Okay, so we got Kelly with Rock. What's up with you, Moochie? Is Kenya the worst mother in power history for abandoning jukebox, or is it something?
I want to know the reasoning behind it. She's not giving her the full answer. I'm looking at the chat. It's like YoungBoy24 said there's a reason Rock don't like her. So how did the whole split go down?
Because you had the hot crotch, Moochie. If
the hot crotch, but is it because you don't know? Look at the parties that what you call it is throwing. It was getting wild where things was happening where like, nah, I don't want no parts of this.
Or she could
go ahead, Monique.
Sorry, she could just resent the mom for simply leaving Marvin by himself to be a single dad. It could be on some resentment. I'm with the possibility of it being something else for sure, but I'm also willing to believe that it's as simple as Heffa, you abandoned my brother.
That's how I feel.
And made him a single parent. So it could be that too. So
Yeah, like if my brother was with some chick like that, I will wild out on her every time I see her. I would be like,
I
don't
agree.
listen. She can't come in the house. We're gonna bring the picnic by the door because and she can do what she gotta do. She can't come inside, yo. She can't come inside. She's wild, and
It's
I don't like
right.
it.
Look, here's her bag. Here she go.
Exactly. Come and get the picnic by the door, please and thank you. That's not how it works. I'm not gonna let nobody treat my brother like that. So I could see Rock having that resentment towards her. Now, of course, something else could have happened, but she was running through the Knicks, Jay. She was running through the Knicks, and Lulu made fun of Marvin on the floor with the tussle.
Yeah, that's true. You definitely ain't letting that one go.
No, I'm not letting it go.
Monique and Moochie, is she not the worst mom to you? You need more info from Moochie. And,
Yeah, I need to see more.
I mean, I guess
I
she's
need
the
to
worst
see it
mom
here
because
more.
she abandoned her child. At least the other moms were moms. That's the only thing I could think of is, I mean, yeah, she wasn't a mom. She abandoned her child. So yeah, the other ladies got a one up on her because they actually stuck around and
Maybe in the worst way, but
yeah,
it's still stuck around.
crap. But they at least tried to
there. Okay. All right. Put this here. Jay Smith says she saw High Post get burnt. That girl said she was scared, left. Maybe.
She said she
Well,
was
High
scared.
Post, for those that may
I
want
never
to
heard her
remember.
say she was scared, but
I don't think she even saw. I mean, yeah, I don't think she saw it.
She had dreams of grandeur. That's why she left.
That's what it is.
Remember, she wanted to be a star in LA.
Burnt up because he snitched. That's what Kanan or 50 Cent had narrated, right?
Right. And she would have been much younger at that time too, because Rock was younger. So, and she younger than Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I don't think that's gonna be the case.
Wait a minute, hold on, Jay. Let's do a little bit of math here. Juke is like 17. She said she and Rock the same age. She and Rock the same age.
Okay.
Because if she had Juke when she was 16, around that time, Juke is 16, 17 now, so she could be around 31, 32. They're around the same age. Because Marvin is her older brother.
I was just getting ready to say, isn't Marvin? She might be Rock's age. She might be Marvin age.
She Rock age. If you do the math on when she had Juke.
Yeah, because Rock is younger than Marvin, so
and Rock is 30, 31, 30 around 30, 31.
Yeah. Yeah, she real young to be what she doing. You would think she's a little older, but I don't know, ladies, you might want to double check, but Zay says somebody mic is scratching or something, so I don't know. It sounds like a fan to me.
That's cool. Everybody need fans, Jay.
Gotta stay cool. Let me ask you, let me put this up here. So let me ask you think Unique is going too far with how he is poking the bear with Juliana and with Rock, and then now he's got her shipments getting hit. He really still is not in a position to go to war with Rock. If they decide to go ahead and kill him, he by himself in the clothing store. He might be playing a little bit too much with the wrong ones, and he's a little too weak for it. Moochie, what's your thoughts on what he got going on and what he doing? Is he doing too much?
Well, this is the only thing he can do at this point. The block is hot. His name is like dirt now, where he can't even hustle like that in the streets. So this is his play right now. If he cripple Rock's organization, he feels like, look, at least I could give him a good hit before I get out of here.
Right. Okay, a little revenge at least, right?
Mm-hmm.
Break even. Monique, what you think about what he been doing and antagonizing Rock and everything? Is that gonna get him killed, or is he gonna end up winning?
I don't know why he's messing with Juliana. She was innocent, so I don't know why he's messing with her. He was pleading for his life the last episode and saying he gonna stay out the way, and let them live. And why are you taunting them now? So it's kind of weird because he knows that Juliana could have possibly went back and told Rock. So why are you antagonizing them if you just was begging for your life 2 seconds ago?
Right.
So, he's doing the team too much with that one.
Right. That's true. I agree. And Kay Leezy, what you think about what he doing? And also remember, Juliana was looking out the door when he left and saw him talking with Warrell. So all she got to do is see them together, or see Warrell with Rock rather.
Right.
You know, when I see, I don't trust him. The negro is no good, no bueno.
No. Nick is a bad man, and that's just what bad men do, Jay. Okay, some of them a little extra, and he extra, and I'm here for it. That's the role. Come on now, we've seen them, right? Some of them just are extra, so that's the type of person that he is, and we see now he is playing chess, right? Because he's not giving up his blocks. He just had to shuffle back, make some adjustments, and he's playing his game. So to me, he doing what he's supposed to do. He just doing what he's supposed to do. That's what bad men do. Okay, they want to antagonize you. They want to rough you up a little bit. They want to scare the ops. And she's a weak link. She's a casualty of war right now. So she got to get it. Who else he gonna go after?
Yeah.
The one weak link is that what you just said. What you got up right now is that all Juliana needs to do is see Warrell with Rock, Lulu, or Marvin. That's it, because she saw him, you know? So to me, I would like it if it played out that way, because Warrell got to go.
Yeah.
Go for sure.
Is Juliana watching him walk to the car?
Yes, she peeped out and she saw.
Why didn't she show Rock in this episode that he was there?
But she don't know the correlation yet, Moochie.
Yeah, she don't know.
She don't know. She don't know Warrell yet. That Warrell could be with Rock. She don't know the correlation yet. So that's why. But as soon as she see him with any one of them, that's gonna be.
He's gonna tell. Yup.
Yeah, that's gonna be it.
Yeah, because when he left, you see her looking because she was scared. She looked right here, and there he is walking out the street. That's still her vision that we looking through the door.
And watch what happens. Lulu is gonna be all on it too when he tells her if she finds out this way, that Warrell is working with Unique still, and she go back and tell Lulu, gonna throw that right in her face. And I hope so.
Well, that's what I said, Moochie, right? When we first saw what was going down, I said, if he is loyal, if he's not loyal to Unique, Unique gonna kill him. And if he's still on Unique team, then Lulu got to deal with that case. Period. Because he already had the beef with Lulu, unless, Lulu just simping out.
It's got to be Lulu's kill.
I think so. It should be. He missed the 17,000 bullets he sprayed the last time. So, geez, he should get him now, right?
Right.
Yeah, just hope he ain't like dipping in the cookie and eating the cookie. Like
dipping in the cookie. Yeah, man. I don't know how. Right. He was eating that boy like the Last Supper. He was enjoying that one. Okay, I don't know how the hell he got away when he was all the way had his neck deep up in there.
If Marvin kill him, it's actually Lulu's kill though.
I agree with Moochie. Because Lulu head is not in the game, fair to say. So, if somebody got to do it, it's Marvin. Because remember Marvin was like, but he tried to kill you, right? Yeah. So he could take that for his little brother, but it's Lulu kill, because Lulu had butter on his fingers that day. Something got to happen.
Yeah, because he put Lulu in the hospital. Remember, burnt his house up.
Yep.
And now we supposed to be all working next to each other, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a lot. You put me in the hospital, burn my crib up. We done shot at each other, so I guess we could both, watch that one. But
right, and that's why Marvin had feelings, because Marvin was the one who had to kick down the damn door to go get Lulu out the house. So he gonna have feelings for his brother, like he tried to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To me, she don't even care, yo.
No. Now I got a question for you ladies that I want to get an insight into. So as a dad and a parent, you know, we all parents, but you know, we try to, when the kids do stuff, you know, or mess up or whatever may happen, you trying to fix stuff. Some problems bigger than others, don't get me wrong, but what do you think about what Marvin is trying to do to repair Jukebox relationship? This is a young lady raised by her dad. He rough around the edges, but he tried to repaint her room, bought her new furniture, got the little bow on a little jukebox, little karaoke and all of that, put some posters on the wall, and she looked at that like it was all disgusting. It's like now I think there's nothing Marvin can do but just let time go, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's kick it off with you, Monique. What you think about Marvin and trying to fix up the room and trying to repair this relationship? Too little, too late, can't be fixed. It's good. What?
Right. So I don't have a child. However, I once was a child, so I know how a child is going to feel. This is a nice gesture, but nothing is really going to rectify it until he actually says the words, "I'm sorry," or "I apologize for this. I was wrong for saying those disparaging remarks about your dead friend. I'm sorry that I put hands on you. I'm sorry that I called you a Lebanese when he meant to say that's me." He gotta acknowledge it and apologize to his daughter about those specific things, because it was effed up. He made fun of Nicole's death just because she was gay, like wild. So he's got to apologize. You know, it was a cute gesture. It was nice, but he's got to apologize.
Okay, that's a good one, and it seems that most people are agreeing with you.
Yeah.
In his way, he think that's an apology, but it ain't no substitute for saying it. Moochie, what do you think about this? Can't hear you.
Oh, you're muted.
He should apologize when he saw her at the house.
Mm-hmm.
And then when she came there, he should apologize when he had that space and opportunity to really sit there and let his daughter know how sorry he really is.
Would apologizing in front of everybody be better, or should he do
I
it
feel like he should have
one-on-one?
apologized at that dinner once Kanan came home. He should have apologized at that table when they was all there. He just tried to talk to her to break the ice, but she could see that he wasn't giving her no rhythm. And he did just straight that tape. And I think that's what he sealed the deal for him. That and then talking about her and stuff like that.
You said that sealed the deal.
Yeah, like you don't messing with him no more.
Right. All right. Kay Leezy. Jay Ham said Jukebox need to get over it. Get over it. Her dad is trying. Is Jay Ham right or wrong or what? What you think about this? And Daryl Dismute said she need to apologize too, though. She spit in his face.
I agree with that too, because she did, and I think a lot of people forget that part. I listen to a lot of other YouTubers and reviews, and not a single person mentioned.
I mention that all the time.
Okay. Well, we're not talking about you, Jay.
Okay. I always bring that part up, but go ahead. My
I don't hear nobody ever say it. Again, I'm not trying to justify what he did, because he said and did a lot of stuff that was wrong before she even spat in his face. But we can't forget that piece. That is what made him spaz on her. And again, I'm not saying you're supposed to damn near kill, because he damn near could have killed her. He was choking her. She couldn't breathe. So he lost it. You know, that was the thing that triggered him. So it's kind of hard. He was wrong, but she spat in his face. I mean,
right. They were both elevated emotionally. So you see what Savannah just said? That's what I agree with. I don't think that even if he apologized in front of the family, it would have been received from Juke, because Juke is not ready yet. So sometimes it does take time. Now you see, because she's developing this relationship with her mom, that may soften her up to see certain things, because she observed the room. She just didn't go in the room and turn her eye up and be like, let me just get these church dresses and cut, right? She observed everything in the room. You could tell that, you know, she got into that Juke Shiva mode that she be getting into with the, you know, the crazy eyes. And she observed everything. So I think that it's going to take time because it was severe on both sides. So I fully agree with Monique, because you ain't gonna spit in my face and it's not gonna be war every time. Like, that's the ultimate disrespect right there. That's up. Whatever you got at the top of the disrespectful ladder, that's there. How many ever is there with it? It's there though, right? You ain't gonna spit on me. So she was emotionally charged. He was emotionally charged. One action triggered the next, but for themselves and one another. So they're going to need time. And yes, you're seeing the actions of Marvin's remorse because of what he did with the room, but it's just not that. It can't just be that. And you see how he's having the feelings when he spoke to Lulu. So he's coming around, and of course he's gonna get help. As soon as I saw him with the therapist, I was like, that's gonna help him with his daughter. Hopefully it does. But I think that whatever happens with Juke and her mom, if she and Marvin fix, it's gonna be because of that. Whether the mother helps her soften up or the mother does some trifling shit, and he's there readying himself for her. You know what I mean? So let's see. This part, I'm anxious to see how it unfolds.
Let me ask you all this. Did you think anything was going to happen when he caught her up in here in the room?
No.
Look what he did. Look at what he did to the room. He's been preparing for her.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Chocolate Drop. She said, "Oh yay! I've been looking for a channel discussing this show. Hey everybody."
Hey Chocolate Drop. We got 2 chocolate mummies in here, so you in good company.
Yeah.
Yes.
Suburbia Jones said, "Bill Cosby said, I brought you into this world. I'll take you out."
Also said have a pill with some drinks too.
That's just about to say that, Suburbia. Bring something else.
Spanish Fly. Woo! He lit up when they said that, boy. You know, she said she love it already. Yes.
Welcome, man. Welcome.
I still feel like if they would have had that conversation at the dinner table when Rock said the whole thing about like we all had our little problems and this and that.
Yeah.
That was the perfect chance. Yeah.
Look, I had to say it. It was I know I don't believe it, all of it with Bill Cosby, but I had to say it. It was.
And you know what's funny, you guys? You know what's funny? It's not just the viewers that forget about the spitting part. It's like the characters, like no character in the show has acknowledged it. Lulu didn't acknowledge it. The mom, I mean, you know, Rock.
They wasn't there, so they didn't see the fight, so they only know that the fight happened.
Okay.
It's not
and
like
then Marvin was so atrocious in his behavior. Sorry, Moochie.
I said it's not like she gave them a play-by-play. So I mean, all they know is he like roughed her up a little bit, and she had bruises on her face. They don't know about the spitting part, and I don't think he even said anything about it to anybody.
Okay.
Thomai said, "I'm in there like swimwear. I love it here already." That's what's up.
Sending love right back.
Definitely. Now let me ask y'all this one. So, what's up with Famous? Now he got his. I mean, kids are so stupid. Yeah, you got enough for a down payment and to get in there. We saw this on the shot too. Talking about I got enough for a down payment. How you gonna pay your rent every month, fool? So how is he gonna pay this rent every month? Is this a grand opening, grand closing? And also, is he might start smoking that work? I think Moochie mentioned that a little while earlier on Lamont. So Moochie, I'm gonna let you start it off. What's up with Famous? Is he about to be famous for almost making it and becoming a tweaker, or what?
Well, we don't know if he gonna let his boy Kanan hustle out of there. Kanan is looking at everything that's going on in his mother's operation. You don't think he gonna try to copy her?
Yeah, that's a good point. Kanan gonna get somebody killed, keep stealing that work.
I agree. Like I said, I still think he needs to get a old-fashioned beat down from his uncles.
Right.
You don't steal from family.
Never. Definitely. All right, Kelly, what's up? You think Famous gonna start getting high off of Kanan supply? A rock supply, really. He gonna get high rocks. He gonna get rocks. That's what she should put on the bag. Rocks.
I'm not sure at all. He's my least favorite character.
Really?
Yeah, he's at the bottom for me, all the way at the bottom. I'm not interested in his storyline. I'm like, I believe once again, Moochie said, I don't know, Moochie, you tell me if you said it when it was like, he's gonna either protect Kanan or he might take a bullet for him or something like that. Was it you that said that?
Ooh, I don't think I said that. I think that was Miss K.
Oh well, no, I did. Then I heard it probably from somebody else.
Wait,
but
say it again, Kelly. Say it again.
That he might be the one to protect, or maybe it was somebody in the chat, because I definitely know somebody in the chat said that's why Kanan named his son Sean.
Yeah,
because Famous could have probably protected Kanan. But to be honest with you, he is my least favorite character. Like, I have no assumptions for his direction because it's like, this dude is an ultimate cornball. Like, why is he here?
All right, Monique, the floor is yours. What's up with Famous? He gonna be a tweaker, or is he gonna be a star rapper? I mean, that's two opposite ends of the spectrum. Which one is it?
he's either gonna be a rapper, he's either gonna get addicted to drugs and OD, or he's gonna become a drug dealer and be on the corner selling product. Those are my three possibilities, because he likes money, he sees how fast he can get the money. He desperately needs the money, so I can see that as a possibility. I can see him getting hooked on drugs as a possibility. The rapping.
So maybe hooked on drugs, Monique, because remember at the beginning, the first season, he didn't want to have nothing to do with Juke and Kanan selling drugs.
Yeah.
He didn't want to have nothing to do with that. So maybe the hooked on drugs might be more of a possibility, because we all know he can't rap. If he not giving material, he don't got nothing to say.
Yeah. I'm wondering, I said this on a different channel. I wonder why he's getting so much camera time and screen time and storyline. Is it because he's gonna die this season, or is it because something bad's gonna happen? And I don't know.
I feel the same way.
I feel he's the comic relief and the lightheartedness of the show.
Okay.
And they probably keeping him around a little bit for that. And then Kanan said that was his best friend. When Famous is on the screen, they feel like kids again, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that kind of brings us back to, he's still a kid. What I mean? So yeah, because everywhere else he's like in the adult world, trying to make it. He ain't doing the best of the job, but.
Another theory was locked up. I said that, I think on my channel or something. Someone in the comments said it. So, or he could get locked up in association with the drugs.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Yes, I think we did discuss that when last week when they were throwing the tapes in the they were throwing the tapes in the hallway and in the alleyway, and he's gonna be the one. Because it's his mixtapes. They already know it's his mixtape. Kanan might get drafted up by default. But if his drugs come in, then it's for Famous. I'm coming for the artist. It's his stuff.
Yep.
It could be another option. He develop an eating disorder and becomes Fat Joe.
Shut up.
Jay, I'm done. Fat Joe's not
Jitto. Fat Jitto shaved that little curly little fro off his head, and next thing you know, it's Joey Crack.
I'm done.
So I don't know. Jeremiah.
Huh?
Moochie didn't answer, Jay. That's why I was asking her what she did.
My bad. I thought I had got
as far as with, he's gonna become a fiend. Either he gonna be selling drugs first, or either they doing these parties. If they selling it out the house and it's around, he's gonna start using it. I feel like he's already been using it because of Crown Camacho.
Oh, that's a good one.
Like he gave Nicole her first taste. I said this last week. So he's used to smoking the rules. He probably didn't know what he was smoking. But what happens when he finds out he was smoking that all along and start making his own?
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Can
And
I sneak in a little point, Jay?
go for it.
So you see how, I don't know if this is going to be parallel, right? Maybe this might segue into the next topic, but remember how all of a sudden, just random, his mother was like, yeah, you were stealing the money out my bag when she kicked him out? Do you think that's going to be the parallel story to Kanan stealing the money?
I mean,
Because that just came out the blue to me, right? When the mother was like, and you in my bag stealing the money too.
yeah.
So in my eyes, I think that Kanan stealing that $600, it should go unnoticed to me, because there's a really big picture superseding that, right? Which is Worrell. Because Worrell did some crazy stuff with the money. He left it in the closet, which they don't do, right? The money, they're gonna find out he's snitching. So Kanan could slide and slip through the cracks with this one. Maybe Rock will just know he's doing some off the wall shit. You understand?
I
Because
don't think they gonna know Kanan did it unless he tell them.
I feel the same way. Unless he confessed to his mother or his uncles, I just don't see it, because the bigger story, it's overshadowing that little $600. And the fact that Worrell left money in the closet when he's not supposed to do that. He's supposed to get the money out. I'm watching Worrell. Like, why on earth would I look at anybody else? Yes, Kanan was in the room, right? Understood. However, there's a bigger story at play. So I agree with you, Jay, where unless he says something, because of how this thing with Worrell is going to unfold, I really don't see it, happening like that. Like, a storyline of magnitude, basically.
Okay. All right. Let me ask y'all this. What's up with the two hot mamas at the party? And only one is technically a mama, but they was both looking a little too hot to trot in the crotch area, according to Kelly. Kelly, what you think about these two mamas up in here? What's gonna happen with this?
Well, I for sure did not think that at first glance that they were mamas, mom and daughter. I thought they were friends, right? Possibly even cousins. But I sure didn't see it. Is when they, panned in on her. Then I was like, oh, okay, I could see that now. Her being a young mother, but why she was eyeballing Kanan like that?
Weird, man.
Like he the new little drug dealer in the spot. My mom, like, why she and of course, she caught his eye. But I didn't like this trifling little girl. Like, you just meet this guy, you hopping on his lap, you all up in his mouth. Like, what's going on with these hot crotch females?
He got a girlfriend now. Moochie, what you think about these two hot ladies?
Hot pocket.
Yeah,
she basically pimped her daughter out for Kanan.
So what you think that's gonna happen with that? Is she gonna be trying to get some of that money too, or just from the daughter? What the hell they doing?
They want to know what's going on. I'm just hoping somebody didn't send them to be around this boy to find out what's going on there, because you don't know what they're doing right now. You don't know how much stuff Crown Camacho told these people, because remember, this is his people's building.
That's true. Yeah.
It just seems so ironic that she's there, and then it was when you looked in the party, it was a couple of other older chicks inside that party once Crown Camacho got there. Because he's basically partying with a bunch of teenagers.
Yeah, he was. He should have been trying to jump on this mama right here. That was his. Well,
I don't think he's seen her yet. Remember, they came first.
Yeah,
and then they all showed up.
Right, that's right. He ain't see them. So, all right. And Monique, what's up? These women gonna be trouble.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that, but I do think he sent her there.
Who? Crown?
Unique.
Okay. All right. So what do you think, Monique? I didn't think about that one. I didn't think about that.
I didn't think about it, but it could be. That mama, she actually is she plays on Tyler Perry's show, Sisters. But the scene was weird to me. It was so weird. It's like the mom and the daughter were both hoes or something. And it's just like it was on some. All right, baby, go have fun. Wink, wink. Do your thing, boo. It was just giving me. It was weird. It was weird. She was eyeing Kanan. It was very weird.
It reminded me of Fresh when when
Fresh.
to the boy house and went to the lady's house and she said, "You talk to my married son." She was putting her daughter onto Fresh. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she pimping her daughter out.
It's some weird stuff going on, and it's like, why did they put that in there? It was for a reason. We got to figure out what that reason is. And
they gonna smash. Let me ask y'all, since Kanan is, well, he ain't grown.
It's either gonna be a love interest or someone did send them there.
Would it be wrong? I know it's a double standard, but by him being a young man, would it be wrong to get with the mama? Okay, Lizzie, I get to you. Hold on. I know you got it.
Absolutely.
Monique, go for it. What?
100%. It would have been wrong. It would have been dead wrong, and it would have been gross, and I would not be here for it.
Moochie.
He not even done puberty. My nigga, he not even done with puberty yet.
That ain't stopped no young women before. Look at all these teachers talking to these young boys.
He smashed old girl last season.
Remember, D Wiz had a piece of an older woman that night, the last night of his life. Because remember, she was
forgot about that.
Look, I wouldn't be surprised.
It's gross, but yeah,
I'm not
surprised. Had to have a sip on that one.
It happened.
You know what, Savannah,
don't do
it.
Trouble.
I didn't go.
The jury's not out with that. I still want to give. I want to give her the benefit of the doubt.
Trouble.
Okay, Lizzie, what's up? What you think about Kanan getting with the mom? Would that be okay or no?
I agree with Monique. It's a dub. No, absolutely no. It's not right either way. And it's definitely a dub. She is a predator. Just the fact that she was giving him them type of vibes, you know. But they wouldn't have, if it was a setup, they wouldn't have known that Kanan was there, because Kanan came to the door like it's his spot. But it's, you know, Famous should be opening the door and getting his guest in on whatever, you know what I mean? But so she could have thought, though, they could have thought that he's the guy because he welcomed them in, as opposed to the guy who's really there. So I'm not sure. However, that's some nasty behavior from that grown ass woman.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, as a guy, a young guy, he probably think he doing something if he the guy with her. Yeah, I got the moms, yo. I got the mom here, dude.
Yeah, you know he's gonna be talking like that.
Yeah,
he don't know what he probably getting into, you know. And as far as on her, how you getting with that little boy like that? That just, I don't know. It just seemed weird.
These boys might be making some money.
She want that bread, huh?
Look,
she let her daughter go in there.
If my daughter can't, I'm gonna stick my daughter on her first. But if I need to seal the deal, I'm gonna seal the deal.
Ew.
Okay. So some people is trying to say who mama she is. Jeremiah Latumba said she Effie mama, but he laughed. I think some people said that Sean mama, one of the girls. I don't think either one is Sean's mama. Moochie, what you think?
I don't think so, because we already saw Sean's mama, and I feel like we gonna see he not gonna make that baby that fast. I don't think so.
Kelly, do we know how old Sean was? Do we know how old Sean was?
Early 20s, I think.
He was in college, so
yeah,
it's possible.
Early 20s.
He was in college, so it's possible. I want to give it a couple more years because he's not even bubbling like that yet to pull this lady. He don't got a car. Like, where they gonna go?
Right. She go out to drive.
You gotta listen. Also, remember the when he went to go visit his uncle, DEFCON's brother. I think he's gonna try to get everything on that list marked off to get, because he feels like he's in competition with DEFCON's reputation.
Oh, I hope not, Moochie.
Look,
So we see how he turned out. So you could be right, because you see how he turns out. We do know
like
who
he's
he
going
ends up
to
to
his
be.
own thing because his mother is keeping him. She keeping him at bay. They don't want him to get too close to anything, and he's too headstrong when he wants to do things himself if they not teaching him.
And then end up making mistakes.
Especially if he don't get no beat down. If there's no consequences for Kanan's actions, for what he did was stealing the money, stealing the product, he's gonna just keep doing more and more and more. He'll have a car, leave it at Famous House, and go there, and then they'll be driving around Queens.
Yeah. Yeah, they better get it together, man.
Dale said Tariq pulling booty with no whips.
He in school.
Right. Yeah, he is in college though. But
on campus is a different lifestyle, right?
Yeah. So I mean, with that, I don't know. He's not going to school. The way they got it, he's gonna be in a family business. So I mean,
somebody in the comment section said Kanan had Sean in 1995. So I don't know.
So that's what he was 20. He was born in 75, right?
Yeah, is he 15 or 16 yet? He was 15 last season. I don't know.
Well, he got to be almost 16, maybe.
Yeah. And it's
he got like 4 more years to go.
Yeah, and like I said, by the time, like, remember, everybody keeps waiting. They're waiting for this moment to see Ghost and Tommy, and of course Breeze. It's gonna be if they're gonna. Only way I could see it happen as soon as if they do a time jump. Right now, we between 90, 91, 92. So we got 3 more years before we see him be that guy.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Let me ask y'all this because we got a couple New York ladies up in the building, official. Where is The Rock? The Rock. The Rock. Smell where she's cooking. Where is Rock living? Where is this house location? Is it a nice neighborhood? Would she be safe and all of that or whatever? What's up?
She was looking at Douglaston. I want to say Douglaston, Forest Hills. And it was another area. It might have been Bayside. Douglaston, Forest Hill, and Bayside.
That's a nice luxury area.
Yeah, and those is basically how can I say it? The red line situation.
Okay. So they
know how when she came, they first referred to the houses in Hollis.
Right.
They wanted to keep her in a certain area. And okay, it was Great Neck, it was Little Neck. That's what it was. Little Neck, not Great Neck, it was Little Neck.
Okay.
Those are all Queens areas.
Okay. And what do you think about her and Symphony in the future? Is she gonna let him go or no?
She might need him to be the square that's on the paperwork of the house.
Okay. All right. Kay Leezy, what's up? What you think about Rock and her new home and her plans and letting Symphony go and all of that?
Well, I said it from as soon as she needed some credentials. Symphony was the first thing to pop up in my mind. So, like Moochie said, she need him for the credentials because she don't got it, right? So that's number 1. 2, Symphony a grown man. What the freak you mean? Like, leave me alone, yo. Don't come when she called in. You grown. What the hell? That haircut is messing his thinking up. This is horrible, yo. No, you a grown man. You want to be there. And she said that. She said that. So that at the end of the day, there's no. He know he want to be with her. And I don't know if he said that because sometimes people say that to get a rise out of the next person. Like, I can't quit you. You know what I mean? No, yo, don't come around when she called. If that be the case.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Yeah.
Does this look like the house that Jukebox bought when she kidnapped him?
What? Say it again?
No.
So does this look like the house? I'm asking. I'm not saying it is. Does
No,
it? Okay, because I remember a big bay window in there in the living room. That's why I was asking.
I didn't even hear the question, Moochie.
I said, does does this look like the house that that Jukebox had Kanan in when she kidnapped him?
Tariq, you mean?
Tariq, yeah.
Tariq.
Yeah, but Jukebox bought him. Like, do you think that may be the house? I can't see it being abandoned in the area like that, though. That's that's got me like, nah, I don't think it is.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. He said that crib was in a cut. The window, they did have a big window like that, though. I'm just observing that.
Hey, we got nearly 200 people watching right now on a Monday night. I appreciate it. Big crowd. Don't forget to subscribe to these ladies' channels, support all their content. Before we get up out of here, Monique, you got the last word. What do you think about this? I'm going to let you take it there.
Yes, sir. I am sick of this cat and mouse game between them two. And Rock is the culprit. She's the one at fault. He's done nothing wrong in my eyes. She keeps playing with his heart. She's like hot potato with it. 1 minute she wants him, 1 minute she don't. 1 minute she sees a future with him, 1 minute no. It's too much back and forth, and that's not fair to him. You keep hurting this man, and he's a good man. It's aggravating. So I don't know. I mean, I definitely think we're gonna see him at least one more time before the season ends for sure. But I don't know what to make of it. I don't know what could happen. I really don't know. I hope he doesn't get hurt or becomes a casualty in any of her business. I hope not. So for his safety, he should probably stay away from her. But he's not even thinking safety. He's thinking on a love, emotional level. So I don't.
What you think about when he said, "You said I was your vacation, but I wanted to be your home"?
Oh, baby, that was a line. That was a line.
Yeah. Would that got you start changing your mind and get the wheels turning?
Oh yes, it would have changed my mind.
Moochie, what you think about that? I ain't hear from you on that one either.
Oh baby, you home?
You home. I like that. That's funny. And Kels, for those that didn't know, what you thought about that line?
No, yo, Rock is a savage. All right, I feel you. But nah, she agenda driven. Now I do believe that she really checked for him, right? But he's there because she need, according to Moochie, she need the square, right? She agenda driven. At the end of the day, that's all she really care about. So I don't think that line really meant nothing to her. It's like
E4S2 and RLQ control her.
Would that line work for you?
N.
No, I don't know what that is. No, if I'm putting myself in Rock's shoes, nope.
You cold, boy, cold as ice.
Rock is cold. I'm just putting myself in her shoes. I'm walking 2 steps in her shoes.
K. Leezy shoes.
If you were supposed to be my home, you'd have been my home. And if you at that point where you ain't seeing it, then no, flattery don't work for me like that. I gotta be into you.
He's not at fault. He's not at fault, Kelly.
They both are. He love her. He knows she's using him. She's always used him, right? Mm-hmm. He know what it is. He know what it is. He want more, and he's still coming around, hoping the next day the puppy dog come around, he gonna get some more treats. No.
Okay.
No.
Some more treats.
Vanessa said the same question that I had a little earlier. I have a question for you, Jay Moore. Is the house that Rock's about to buy the house Jukebox kept Tariq in the original house? And I for some reason I don't know why I saw it, but that's what I saw.
You know, sometimes
did that area go down the hill at all? I'm from Brooklyn, so I don't know.
We don't know what area it is, but like I said, it could be one of the 3 areas that she said she wanted to look in, and that was Forest Hills, and they have big houses like that there, Douglaston, and also Little Neck.
So did any of those neighborhoods, did they have a decline in the early 90s?
They still
they remain that way.
Yeah.
So then maybe that's the answer. If it, because they're trying to keep it realistic.
The last
Well,
two
what
areas, all three areas I did bus routes in, so I know the area.
Okay.
So
one thing that I know is that sometimes in the movie film industry, all of that, they may reuse locations, props, stuff, repaint it, do whatever. So it could be, but it's not probably supposed to be. You know what I mean?
I'm just trying to. My head is like working right now. Kanan knew exactly where to go when she called him. So that's what's making me think. Is that the house?
It could be a common denominator.
I don't.
Well,
You know,
now
I don't know.
can't
Like
wait to
I
see.
could be wrong, but then again, I could be right.
Savannah Rivers got pregnant with that line though earlier, so
You got what line?
just got pregnant with that line.
The house and the home and the
Yes.
vacation in the home.
Got a condo under construction right now.
I'm done.
A mobile home. All right, y'all. I appreciate
I wasn't
y'all
thinking
for
about
coming
Bushwick.
through.
Bushwick is Brooklyn. She wanted areas in Queens, Richard. Thank you, though.
That's like, I don't know those areas because especially like now I don't need to go out to Queens. I don't have no peoples out there anymore. And back then, you know, Brooklyn and Queens was a bit separated. So it wasn't like, unless you have family out there, you wasn't going. So I'm not familiar.
I'm going to chalk it up to what Jay said. Sometimes they use different sets again.
I'll see that.
I'll leave it at that.
That's probably.
But now
she'll move in and see something happen where she get locked up. Then maybe that's how the house gets abandoned. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with what Jay's saying because he might be right. He knows stuff like that.
It was just funny how you said that. But hey, I appreciate all of you lovely ladies for coming through on the panel. I appreciate everybody for watching us live tonight. Don't forget to support everybody on the panel. Check out they work and everything. And we appreciate everybody for watching. We'll be back, of course, next Monday. So don't forget to tune in. You know, Moochie, you want to say something before we go?
Thanks for coming out.
God bless.
I'm doing this Wednesday live at 9 p.m. So please tune in. Please tune in for my reviews, and I do have a prediction video.
Go ahead, make sure y'all check that out. Monique, want to say something before you go?
Well, this is my birthday week, so I won't be working too hard with YouTube, but I will do Raising Kanan, and I will do reality TV talk with Nita on her channel this week. So,
okay. And go ahead and hit her up on that Cash App, Momo Monkey, for her birthday week. All right. And Kay Leezy, you want to say something before we go?
Well, happy birthday, Monique. Virgo season, okay? I realize I got a lot of Virgos around me now. Okay.
Mine is coming up on the 17th, Virgo.
917.
Yep, September 17th.
Okay.
But y'all pull up tomorrow night. Jay and I are going to go at it. He say, she say, relationship dramas.
Ooh.
10 o'clock, okay? So pull up tomorrow.
There you go.
Definitely tune in. Definitely.
Y'all heard it here first. All right, everybody. Have a good night. We up out of here. Peace. Deuces.